Welcome, everybody. I'm recording on my camera, actually. I got it set up finally. So, for everybody who doesn't know, almost 2 weeks ago now, uh, I went to do a school event over the summer. Can you believe it? For FBLA, because me and my partner actually made it to nationals. So, we were in Atlanta for a week so that we could go and try to win. Unfortunately, we did lose, but it's because there were a lot of talented people inside of our what is, I don't really know our competition, because there's like over 100 competitions in FBLA, and the one that we picked was digital animation, which I thought it was really good, but there were definitely some people who did better than we did, which now we know, so we can go and win next time we're here. I also found out that I try to do too much all at one time, and that's why I was having issues putting out videos. I was like, well, I want to do this, but I also want to do this, and so I'm sitting there ping-ponging around like 7 different things I want to do, because, believe it or not, I got another short film idea, and so now it's just write the script. I wrote the script, and realized that it doesn't really have a good plot. So it's going and rewriting the script, and a couple things. I'll be right back. Okay. Also, um, also with the gaming stuff, I did record. I am currently in the process of recording a Terraria gaming video. I believe I put out the mistake version of that. Let me just double check real quick. I did not. Why didn't I post that? Hello? I could have sworn I posted it. I played. I'm playing Terraria as a straight up mage, so I can't use anything other than mage items, and boy, is it hard. I am like 15 hours into this, and I just barely got through the wall of flesh, and oh my goodness, it is so freaking difficult. I don't know how to explain how infuriating it is trying to kill the wall of flesh as a mage. Yeah, no, that was not fun. I did do it. I I beat the wall of flesh. I haven't finished my end goal, which is to have defeat, Moonlord. But so that's going to come out. I might put out a video before that, just so that I can um, have some content still regularly flowing while I have this project going in the background. But 15 hours already, and I have not been able to finish, which is kind of interesting. But I have some video stuff from the on my laptop, and then I have some on the computer. But yeah, that's a fun one that is hopefully going to is hopefully going to be out soon. Hopefully, because I really like it. I think it's fun because I don't play as a set character in Terraria. I have a bunch of different things, so I'm like, oh, what if I just do one set class, and I regret it almost immediately. So yeah, and then also at the end of that video, I'm gonna let you guys pick what my next class that I play as will be, because there's some super difficult classes inside of Terraria which I didn't know until I started doing this one. But sorry if I constantly have to be using the tissue. I'm having really bad allergies this morning. But other than gaming stuff and whatnot, I was hanging out with some friends yesterday. Uh, let's see, the 7th, the 8th, Saturday the 8th. I was hanging out with some friends, um, and I found out that I've been doing YouTube stuff wrong this whole entire time. I didn't know that. So I just want to say thank you to my buddy. You guys got to go follow his channel, because he was like, okay, look at your channel. I'm like, okay. And then he's like, go over and look at my channel, and what do you see wrong? And so I'm looking, I'm like, I don't see anything wrong. And then after he explained it to me, I'm like, oh, yeah, you're 100% right. So guys, you got to follow the two channels up on screen because it's my buddy's channel who helped me explain to me that I was doing it incorrectly. Which thank you. So the two channels are, in case you didn't see them up on screen, Gabriel the Phone Angel and the Spontaneous channel. Which I do believe that the Spontaneous channel, from what I've actually gone through and seen myself, is you have some Disneyland stuff, and you also have some it looks like Blender stuff, which I think is super cool because I personally enjoy doing Blender stuff, and I know that Gabriel does do Blender stuff as well. So we're thinking about making a Blender channel where we're both just going through and like, oh hey, by the way, here's an easy way of doing this. Here's an easy way of doing that. Oh, I should probably mention this though. With game suggestions from you guys, because I do still want to play Valorant. I was unable to get it up on the computer. I haven't tried the laptop, but my new idea for recording and whatnot is a fix, but a temporary one. Because one issue that I have is my desktop's storage is full. So I have the external SSD card, and so for some reason I am unable to import my game files into it and be able to successfully open my game as well. So I think the fix to that is put all the games that I'm not playing on there and I'm not playing on here, just uninstalling them and then installing the ones that I do play, and just recording all of the game footage onto my laptop, onto my desktop from the game being on my laptop. And that'll be easy because I have the HDMI splitter. My laptop actually has HDMI in the back of it, and so I'm gonna plug in the HDMI into the HDMI splitter and then split them. One goes into the back of the computer, one goes in the back of the monitor. So that'll be fun. I'm excited for that. I do need to clean up an area to actually have that be set up successfully, because yeah, currently my desks, because I have 3 of them now, are super messy, so I need to clean off an area so that I can actually do that successfully. And I can't wait for next school year because I'm going to make myself a desk so that I can actually have a desk that will be able to do this without me having to use these little card table desks. I won't promise that they're not going to be, I won't promise that they will stay clean, but the desk, I say they, it's because the desk I want to make is separatable so that you can move it to line up the way you want it to line up. It was an interesting idea, and I do have a 3D model of it somewhere. It was actually really fun to make, I'm not going to lie, because it works. And I figured out that it works because going through with Blender, I was able to recreate it, get not really the same mass, but I made it pretty heavy, and then made it so that it could stand using the rigid body physics. So everything lined up perfectly, and there were 3 separate things. That way I could see, oh, is it going to fall? Is it going to stay standing? And then I pressed simulate, and everything stood. Everything worked. And I was like, okay, so it is possible for this desk to work. So I'm super excited because there are multiple different ways to set it up, and I just think that it is such a cool design and such a cool idea because I need a new desk. Honestly, I have 3 card tables. One of them is super dented by my microphone stand. And that's why I now have the wooden nightstand, and that's for the microphone. And then the other card table that I had is being taken by my snake, which I absolutely love and adore, and she's super cute, so she deserves basically that entire card table, in my opinion. So that's where we're at, basically. So yeah, also, pretty much at the end of the video, again, go subscribe to Gabriel the Phone Angel and the Spontaneous channel. And hopefully, if we do have a Blender channel coming out soon, which I definitely think we should have one, I will let you guys know on the Discord, the Instagram, and the YouTube channel. both in the form of a full video and most likely a YouTube short, just in case you don't see one of them. But yeah, I am going to end this video so that I can go and work on some video stuff that I have to do. I say have to do. It's more of I want to do, because I enjoy doing YouTube. YouTube is fun. I just need to I need to manage everything a little better, is what I found out. Which, thank you to a friend of mine. Actually, Gabriel's sister helped me out with the figuring that out, because we're talking about some art stuff, and they're like, yeah, I'm doing too much at one time, so I need to manage everything. And I was thinking about it while I was at work. I'm like, I'm doing the same thing. I'm trying to do 5 different YouTube videos, create a short film, create the script for a short film, and then film the short film while I'm also trying to do gaming stuff. So that's probably why I'm super, super exhausted. So I decided that I need to manage this a little bit better and try to come up with a schedule for how I want to do everything, which is what I'm working on after I get the script finished, because I do want to record the video. Kind of like we did with the last short film. I want to try to do it all in one day. But I will tell you that there is a really big stunt in this next short film. I probably shouldn't promise it because I haven't gotten it green-lighted yet. But I am making sure that I am going to do this stunt because it's a cool one, and I want to get into actually filming like movies. From everywhere that I've seen with like Corridor Crew, I watch Corridor Crew, and the stunt performers talk about, they're like, oh yeah, how I got into my first actual film where I was a star. I was first doing these stunt things, and I was like, okay, cool. So I got to learn a bunch of this stunt stuff, because I also like Tom Cruise, who goes and he does all of his stunts as well. So I'm like, okay, I want to be able to do this. So yes, that is the goal. I want to do this stunt, which I know how to do in a controlled environment. But I'm going to try to get this stunt greenlit. Whatever it takes to get it greenlit, it's going to be greenlit. Whether it be money, just kidding. That will never work. That will never work. I will find a way to get it greenlit, because I really want to do this stuff. But thank you guys again so much for watching. If you guys did like, please leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.